Hey guys, welcome to this Thursday evening stream. Bit of a random one. We are streaming SummerGamesFest here because why the hell not? We're not expecting Shenmue 4. We're not even thinking about Shenmue 4. We're probably going to sit here and rant for 2 hours about the state of modern gaming and how shit it is. But you never fucking know in this world. Before I dive into a little bit of Shenmue news, which I can see some of you are already talking about in the chat, I have James with me as ever, but in a very new position, showing off a very new web camera. How you doing?
I'm all right, thanks, man. Yeah, I was just saying, I looked around a little bit to see where I was going to wave to, and then I remembered it's there. So yeah, hopefully you like the new camera, guys. I did this actually because my law stream is a little bit out of sync when I last did it, so I thought I'll invest instead of, because I was like taking it from a website and then beaming it in that way, which was a bit of a strange workaround. So this is much better. So Matt, I'm going to post it in the chat here if you want to talk a little bit about this. There you go.
Oh dear. Where do I start? Eh? Where do I start on this? So guys, you probably saw the video that I released yesterday and the news from Shenmue Dojo Twitter that unfortunately it is 99.9% confirmed that there will be no, and I repeat, no release of Shenmue the Animation on Blu-ray or DVD. There'll be no home release whatsoever. I'm pissed about it. I mean, everybody's heard what I think, but James, what's your thought on it before I talk about the link?
I mean, it doesn't really come as a surprise to me because I feel like we kind of were expecting that, right? We were expecting that.
Yeah, a little bit.
The way it's gone, they sort of missed the boat anyway by now. So yeah, it didn't really surprise me. It's just annoying to have it sort of confirmed. But I mean, part of me still thinks it's still a possibility. I don't know. Obviously, with the poll we're doing right now, we can sort of suggest it's still a possibility, even though Jason DeMarco says not. But I think there's always a chance. I mean, it's still airing or it's still available on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
So who knows if that's because they've got some sort of a right there that these other companies don't want to invest in or mess about with or whatever. So it's still available somewhere. It's not like it's completely gone. But maybe if it were to completely get dropped from Crunchyroll, maybe then there is an opening for something to happen. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of fingers in this Shenmue pie, shall we say. And I don't think that helps it at all in any way, shape or form. We just have to see. I mean, take part in the poll, guys, that James has linked. And we're just essentially gathering views on whether we can change it, essentially, whether there's enough people out there that theoretically would buy it. I mean, it was 89% were saying they would buy a home release when I looked at it earlier.
Yep.
And I expect that will stay very similar. I can see my camera's chopping around. Sorry, guys, I'll have to fix that in a minute.
Have a quick look.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it's about 80. It says about 89. 89.4, I think. If my maths is right there.
But sod it for now. We'll park that there. If you haven't done the poll, do it and contribute to hopefully changing some people's minds, and we will keep pushing it nice and hard. But let's go into chat now and see who's around. I can see Ginger's in, Sean's in, Renner's is in, Splash is in. I can see Tad is in from the Discord as well. Who else have we got in? I can see Richard Cartledge. I've seen your name popped up. Peepo Trish is in as well. Hodgie is in as well. Thanks, guys, for dropping in. I say we're not expecting a massive announcement here with Shenmue, but we'll just see what happens. Greatest Journey, which one of us is loud? Is it me or is it James? I'm on the left of the screen. James is on the right, if people are confused.
I haven't been talking, just so you can...
You
If he says it's the person that's talking now, or it's the person that wasn't talking.
Okay.
There you go.
Fine. So I can drop that down a tiny bit. That's fine. Right. So we've got about 3.5.
That was kind of my point, Greatest Journey, about the Crunchyroll thing, because obviously a home video release could stop people from subscribing to Crunchyroll or whatever. Actually, a little bit.
We'll see. Let's see how we go. Right, we've got 3 minutes left.
That was an issue.
Outside of Shenmue, any expectations for this show other than guns and swords?
no, those are my expectations too. To be honest, I don't know. I mean, the Sony one was a lot very lackluster, really, wasn't it, when you think about it? So, is there a chance that we could be getting something a little bit more interesting in this? In light of that, maybe something from Sega. If Sega tweeted anything today?
No, but they are appearing at the show tonight. So there will be something Sega.
So there will
related.
be something Sega here. And didn't you say that something had leaked regarding Yakuza? So
yeah, like a Dragon Guide and the release date.
Is that going to be the RGG thing?
Yeah, I expect that was where that was going to pop up first, but it may pop up here. It's not out of the realms of possibility. I can see people talk about Death Stranding too. That wouldn't surprise me. It's Kojima and Jeff Keighley are like really good mates. So yeah, I could definitely see that happening. We will see. Let's get the volume on here. I will have to possibly play with it a little bit.
What time are you on, Matt, by the way?
2 minutes now.
Okay, mine's gone behind a little bit for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh.
Mine's not live anymore. You know, we had the red dot.
Yeah, mine's not live. What are you on at the moment?
I clicked live and it's gone 141, 140, 139, 138.
You're ahead of me, actually. I'm on 135 now.
Okay, I'll pause it. 29, 28, 27, 26.
Yeah, we're good. We're in sync.
Okie dokie, good stuff.
Guys in chat, can I just check the volume's okay for the browser? I'm going to full screen it now.
Welcome in, Naomi. All the way from Japan.
Perfect, thank you.
Quite early as well. Early in the morning for you.
Henry Jackson, I can see as well. Yank the Tank 3000's in. People are,
nice name.
I mean, people are up for this. I will say that. I mean,
so why do you think there's more chance this than the other day? Because the other day, like, no one was like thingy, but like you say, there's a lot of people mentioning Shenmue in the chats now.
You never fucking know, do you? You never fucking know. I mean, I'm not expecting anything.
Has Jeff Keighley ever muttered the words Shenmue in his life? Do you know?
If he has, I don't recall him ever doing it. I expect a lot of this is going to be general shit that they always show with guns and swords and a few other little bits and pieces.
Yep.
And
sounds about right, man.
Going to
3, 2, 1, yeah?
Yeah, we're starting now.
Okay. I can hear audience members.
Yeah, because
was that the song?
It's live from the YouTube theatre or something, he was saying.
Okay.
Just going to make this.
Here we go, guys.
Please,
let's see what's cracking.
Stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Boo!
Is he not the creator of the SummerGamesFest though, as well?
Yeah,
or not?
yeah.
So it's weird, isn't it?
Nope.
Introducing him like that.
There we are. That's better.
We are in person, and today
velvet
we've got
jacket?
a look
Yes,
at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and
Volume
it feels
okay,
so
guys.
good
Now
to be
he's
in
chatting
person
shit.
with a live fan audience
so slimy.
for the
Do you not
first
like
time
Jeff Keighley?
ever. Welcome, everybody.
Don't mind him. I think he's alright.
He's alright, really.
When I
Titch,
started
thanks for that, yeah.
SummerGamesFest back in
Hey,
2020
brand new
from a
webcam.
spare bedroom, I never imagined
30 quid.
it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together
Must
to
be
show you
2K.
what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of
Thanks,
video game
guys.
events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay, I'm quite looking forward to that, in fairness.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, quite looking
It
forward to that.
delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2.
Yes,
to
Alan
reveal
Wake 2.
Fortnite's next season.
Oh, fuck off,
And
Fortnite.
yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
It's Death
Sounds
Stranding.
like Death
That'd be
Stranding.
Death Stranding
Right
2,
now.
wouldn't
Sounds
it?
like it. Yeah.
Because they got this
Let's get
documentary.
right to the
called
games
as well.
and gameplay. The first reveal is something
Just the way he
you're
said
not
that, you could tell he's
expecting,
bringing
which makes it
Kojima
that
on the
much more
stage again or
exciting.
something.
Here we go.
Okay. Prince of Persia? 2D. Yeah, it's Prince of Persia,
Okay,
isn't it? You
yeah, let's take that. This
So
has
it's
been
like
in like this has been in
2D,
limbo for
3D.
years.
And taken to a forbidden
Yeah,
land.
it's like 2.5D sort of job, isn't
All
it?
hope rests
Hey,
with
sheep.
I
us,
didn't know. I didn't know.
the
What, this
immortals,
been announced
to
before?
rescue him and
This
save
game,
the Empire.
Prince of Persia, the remake's been announced for
We weren't
ages, but
prepared
it's
for
like
what was
been
coming next.
like in limbo for years.
Isn't this going to be like the third
Then
remake
again,
then?
They weren't
Yes,
prepared
Already
for
remade it
that.
once. In fact, thinking about it, wasn't Prince of Persia like a Mega Drive game first?
Yes.
Am I thinking of something else? It was one. It was 2D, and then they did that 3D one that was like Sands of Time that everyone loved, and then they did another remake that was on the PS3, I think.
yeah.
It's called Prince of Persia. Not sure about the trailer music.
No. I have to say, I like the gameplay look though. It looks quite cool.
The gameplay looks cool, yeah. Looks like they've gone for quite a modern day hairstyle for him.
Yeah.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us
It's got a
fighting.
seafood type look in terms of the art style.
Yeah, it does a
I
little
will
bit, yeah.
fulfill my destiny and
You can just
save
imagine him doing the
kingdom.
floss in a minute.
God.
Looks good,
Oh, it's
man.
got a release date as well. Okay, fair enough. I like that. That's what Shenmue 4
It's
should
like
do.
a Switch game.
Trailer,
Looks
bam.
like a Switch
Yeah,
game
it
to me.
does, doesn't it?
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is
Yo,
coming
Sheep, by the way.
in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible
I've just seen
platforming,
that
puzzles, and
comment.
animation,
True.
bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest.
Oh,
All right,
thank you
let's
for
move
giving out the
along
gift
to
shop,
Terry.
another
Nice
iconic
one.
video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's
Appreciate
right.
it, buddy.
It's time for Mortal Kombat
30 years.
1.
It's not Shenmue.
Oh,
is
he's
it?
diving straight into Mortal Kombat. Okay. Okay.
Couldn't keep you waiting.
If
on
he
this
says it
one.
like that, how many years is it for Shenmue?
It has been 4 years since
Bloody hell,
MK11.
99.
99.
24
years.
years. Hard at
20
work
24,
on the most
okay.
ambitious MK yet. That reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like?
I've got it on pre-order,
Who's on the
actually.
roster? How do the new cameo
Kombat.
fighters
Yeah,
work?
looks fucking good.
Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
I like that.
It's funny.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Does look cool gameplay.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, I quite.
Yeah, with
Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it?
Today,
Hey, Retro.
apart from the
worthy of
40-inch
joining
plasma.
us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
New character, is it? Or do I just know who he is?
I have no idea. That's the tag team sort of mode. Oh!
Ooh. Bit brutal, isn't it? Ah.
Well, he's fucking dead. Apparently not.
Apparently not now. Just a stab wound.
Just a flesh wound. Tis but a scratch.
That's what I meant.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
It does look good.
Evening Retro. Welcome, matey. Yeah, it does look really good. I love the environments that I've seen so far.
It's very smooth.
You have skills, Raiden.
And this, bloody hell.
Whatever
That's amazing.
experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Can you know that? Ooh.
Lovely.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Sounds like that Power Rangers woman.
Doesn't it? Rita Repulsa.
Yeah.
That's Goro.
Which one?
The four-armed dude.
Yeah, no, I was joking. Ooh, wheeling.
You see Shenmue just walking around the corner. What the fuck's this? Ooh, very nice.
This is Mortal Kombat 1, Renners.
So it's relaunching Mortal Kombat on a new timeline, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Just like the original on Mega Drive. Nice.
Nice and
I remember
bloody.
doing that as a kid.
Yeah, see, we had it on the good version, not the fucking SNES version where it was green blood.
Green blood. I'll do it.
Very good. Hey, Pan, you get beta access. Brilliant.
Okay.
I'll be getting a play of that then, and if I think it's shit, I'll be cancelling my
That was
order.
pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm
Looks
sure
good,
you
does
have
look
many
good.
questions
Does look
about
good.
what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators.
Yeah, that's
a
what I
man
was
who's been loyal
thinking,
to the
Swash.
same franchise
A lot of
and fan
very
base
Shenmue-esque
for more than 3 decades.
backgrounds.
Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
He created Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
Congratulations.
God, he still looks that young, doesn't he?
He does.
They
doesn't he?
love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world
So
premiere. We
how
got
old
to
was
see
he when he
all of the gameplay
made it?
of
The
MK1,
original?
and
Must have been his, like,
everyone just wants to know
17?
more about
Yeah.
this because, first of all, this is in a it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so
It's quite smart how they've made it because
now
Mum was
there's
saying that
all
they've done
these things
Mortal
that were
Kombat
rivalries
1,
before are
2,
now
because obviously it's like the
allies,
second
and
time,
so
it's like the
mixing the whole
sequel.
thing up. So
And
we're just
like
kinda
1, 2 is
rebooting it,
12,
that's
which
what
is
the one
like
is for.
Well,
what
it
it should
looks
be.
incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the
4
thing we
years,
got to talk
fucking hell.
about are these
Hey,
cameos,
Iapol.
because we saw some
Good to
pretty
see you, man.
amazing
It's like
Long
the
time.
game-
Tell us, how does that work?
length
You
of the
obviously-
game, really,
you have
isn't it?
your sort
4
of
years.
Your main, you know, character
Which is
that
like
you'll
coming
pick,
up to
and then I
Shenmue.
know you also have a separate kind
So
of
that's
cameo
why it's
menu,
gotta be
so
this
you
year.
pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game,
Yeah,
you'll
Iapol.
see a roster, basically, you know,
doing,
where
man?
you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, you know. So you can...
Not as many blank squares as I was
basically
expecting.
combine
No.
these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time based? Like how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring.
So
them
it's
in
the
a combo.
tag mode.
Exactly. And so
the
and
game.
You see, there's like
so
a
it's
meter
part of the
up
game
on top,
play, but
which
it's not.
is basic. That
You just call
limited,
them
so
in
you
for
can't
certain
obviously
bits.
fire them.
Okay.
Indefinitely,
Like,
but you can
Marvel
call
versus
them
Capcom.
pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya you saw come out there.
I agree.
Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
All this talking, it's like show us the next game,
They
please.
come out, and then
I'm
obviously as
invisible
you go
fuck. I
through,
want to know what the
you reveal
games are.
some of them there. But is it a different
same.
set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Or there's
Do
some
like
repeats from the main
an
roster?
hour
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like
Some of the characters are going to be available
fast-paced
as
and then
cameos
go into a bit more
as
detail in the
well
second
as
hour, maybe.
the main roster fighters. You can
Are we
play
expecting
Sub-Zero
any news
with
tonight?
Sub-Zero,
No.
right?
Quite frankly, no. We're just streaming it because we'd be watching it
Same thing
anyway.
with Scorpion,
and
but
thought,
a
fuck it.
lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back.
Kind
to
of
our
reached that
first
stage
game.
now where
So
you kind of
you'll
have
notice
to
Sonya and Kano
stream
and
every
Jackson in
event,
their
right,
kinda
just in
older
case.
costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped in there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly,
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo
Exactly,
characters
why
to
not?
feel, kind of
Like,
to the
why
old
not?
games.
they're obviously selling this game quite well. It's fine, but
Well,
I'm bored
speaking
now.
of
Show me a trailer.
Johnny, the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was
Didn't
people
know
know
that.
the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an
I did
inspiration
that.
for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a
He was
huge
meant to have
first,
been in the first game
full
or
circle
something, but
moment.
didn't want to do it.
The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted
No,
to be
obviously they've got
Van
money.
Damme, the video
There you
game,
go.
and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Cool.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep
thank you for the
over the last 4 years. And so, but we're
Jedi Zen Life. Thank you for
we
the
could
follow.
not be more excited in terms
cheers.
of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
This is one of the big
Well,
ones.
Ed,
They'll show a
thank
lot
you
of
so
Alan
much for
Wake.
giving us the
Death
first
Stranding
look
will close
at MK1, as you
this,
said, this
and then
weekend
whatever's
will
in
be
between,
playing
I don't
press
know.
Media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage.
That's it.
Lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos.
Which is okay.
Ed Boon, thank you so much. First
But we're
look
going to
at
get like
Mortal
20
Kombat.
minutes,
Awesome.
aren't we, of Death Stranding probably too.
Amazing.
20 minutes,
so
too
excited
much.
about that one. All right. Next
I
up,
couldn't
it's been
connect
a
with that
fun
game
couple
at all.
weeks for action RPG fans with the release
still
of
haven't played
Diablo
it.
4, which is truly fantastic.
I didn't get on with it.
Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since
2
its release in
hours,
2013.
roughly,
We
the
haven't
show.
seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at
How
a
active
raw
is you in the
gameplay
gaming industry at the
capture
moment,
from
establishing
Path
the
of
mobile
Exile
market?
2, a
They're
sequel that
working,
pushes the
Wisenet.
engine and
I don't know
gameplay
what, but
to a
they're
new
doing
level.
something.
I think I twisted it okay.
Where are the gods?
That is the only problem with Alan Wake, Strictly Sega Europe. It's not fucking physical. Give it me on a fucking
but then-
physical disc.
Didn't someone say something about it's going to be physical now?
THQ Nordic said we'd do it if they can sort a deal
Do
out.
it.
Because they published it apparently, or did the physical for Alan Wake 1.
Okay.
Fucking just do it. Like,
I feel like the way it's going, physical media, people are doing digital first, so that you feel like it's not going to get released on physical, buy it, and then the people that like physical media
doubled it.
buy it a second time. Yeah, that's happened twice with the Sonic Mania, Sonic Origins, because they know that you're going to buy it when it comes out. You're not going to miss out on Sonic Mania or your brand new Sonic game. And then you're going to want to buy the physical version of it as well.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in
It's
July.
funny.
Especially like the
Last
collector's
week
edition of
marked
this
the release of Street Fighter
Sonic
6,
Plus.
a game we featured last year at SummerGamesFest.
It's
Well,
funny,
the
they
team at
re-released Alan Wake
Capcom
1
has
on
an important
PS5 as a
update
physical.
to share with you right now.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we got here then?
What we got? No guns yet, Matt.
No. All swords.
God of War.
Oh
no, it's Street Fighter, isn't it? Street Fighter.
I am the advanced artificial
Nice
intelligence.
Street Fighter-esque music as well.
Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
I agree, Splash. All this streaming stuff, how much shit's getting lost to the sands of time because deals fall through.
Is this Street Fighter?
It is, but it looks like it's some like sort of spin-offy type thing to it.
I was thinking that, yeah, like a robot. Or is it just a mode? What? Exoprimal?
What's that?
Couldn't tell you, mate.
Some random, like, probably loot shooter, probably.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th.
Nah.
But guess what, guys? That may
Exoprimal tie-in, I've
actually
never
not
heard of
be
it.
the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
What's this, man?
Don't know. That's Nicolas Cage, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Dead by Daylight. Oh, God.
That's
How's that
right.
gonna work?
Nicolas
Has he been in a
Cage
horror
is coming
film?
to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him
Oh,
an
he's going to
Academy
come out on
Award
stage,
and
is
a
he?
few
And everyone's
memes
going to
on
say,
the internet
bloody,
across
you're
more than 4 decades
beautiful or
of
whatever. What was the
incredible
thing?
film.
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking, yeah.
Like they did with,
Welcoming to
like they did with
SummerGamesFest,
Keanu.
Yeah, that was
Nicolas
quite fun.
Cage!
I think they're hoping for that kind of thing, aren't they? God, he looks like Elvis.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta
Thank
say,
you very
welcome to
much.
the video game world.
Oh wow, yeah. Thank you. I'm so happy.
You know,
to
there's a
be
phrase, I
invited
give
to your
zero
very,
fucks.
Very cool
I
club,
give zero
everybody.
fucks. What the
Finally,
fuck is
I mean, I
this?
gotta say, this is such a crazy,
It's
unexpected
just an opportunity
collaboration. I
to
gotta
pimp
understand,
out
how did
Nicolas
this
Cage on your stage,
come about?
innit?
I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo
like a
Kojima
magician,
game, but
that image
Dead
does
by
that.
Daylight, I mean,
Doesn't
how
it?
does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's
Yeah,
a character,
exactly,
a murderous
trying to
ghost
mimic the
named
Keanu moment.
Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the
100%
survivors in this
Nicolas
game,
Cage has
and it's
never
cool
played
that,
Dead
you
by
know, it's-
Daylight.
It really is this museum of horror. Michael
I've never
Myers,
even
you said
played it
all these
myself.
different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something
How
about
does Jeff
it
Keighley
that I
manage to
think
pull all
as
this
a
stuff off?
survivor
These
is like a bonding
famous people and
experience.
stuff.
It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork.
me.
You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well. That
I know
feeling of
gaming's
bonding with your
changed
friends.
a lot.
And
over
you're
the
fully in
years,
for this. I know
and
you
I'm a
heard your
grumpy old
voice in there,
cunt.
so you recorded
But
lines for it and
Jesus
everything?
Christ.
I want you to know when you're playing.
I don't know, Matt.
Nick
This is giving me
Cage
like the
Survivor,
vibes
I
of
even
like The
have when you're
Rock
choosing your
on the
skins, I even
Xbox
say, always
conference.
remember to dress to match
The
your
OG
talent.
Xbox conference.
I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused.
There has been like
So
celebrities
it's
involved in
important to me
gaming,
that
I
like
know,
Limp
yeah,
Bizkit
yeah,
and
there
everything
are.
I
Dreamcast
say,
or whatever.
from the
I don't
screen to
mind
the
that.
down
It's
to
just
the
this
most minimal,
fucking-
exasperated
I don't know, it's-
expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's
Pomp
my
and
voice, so that we
circumstance.
are
It's too
fused.
fucking. I don't know. I can't even express it at the moment.
I mean,
just like, what
this
the
is
fuck
so fun.
Dead
This
by
game,
Daylight's
as you
been around
said,
for a
is
long
such an
time.
awesome kind of,
Would I play
collaboration
Shenmue 4 where it got
For you, I mean, how did
rebooted and
you
replaced
find out
by
about Dead
Nicolas
by Daylight? Do
Cage?
you know much about the video game?
Somebody very
I think we
important
play it
in my
regardless,
family
but-
is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in. Ha, pun intended.
Tells you everything so far, man. I'm already on my second whiskey here.
Fucking hell.
See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to
We've only been
branch
going
out.
20
See,
minutes.
I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience,
Cage,
meet a
innit?
whole new audience, and branch
I
out
mean,
and go
people
on this
will
Dead
enjoy
by
it, and
Daylight
that's fine.
adventure.
And,
I didn't say
I
it
don't
took
want to
me
take
nothing but a
massive
split
shit
second
on
to say
people's
yes.
parade, because
And
people will enjoy
speaking
this
about
sort of
split
thing.
seconds,
But for me personally,
excuse me,
I'm just
what I
saying,
noticed.
I don't give a shit.
Sinuses.
I don't
allergy.
care.
What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space,
How has he got this much to
it's-
say
it's
about Dead by
timed down to
Daylight?
the split second. It's a very immersive
It's like
experience when
Christopher
you're
Judge in
acting
the
out
Game
in this
Awards,
space
where he
because
did
every
his
move, every grunt,
acceptance
every
speech,
sigh you
and it
make
took about 10
has to
hours
be
to get to the
timed
fucking
perfectly
stage.
with the gamer's
Getting paid by
moves.
the
Getting
So
paid
that
by
was
the
something
minute.
that I learned from this. I'm always looking to learn something.
Well,
a bit like,
we love
fucking
having
shut
you
up
in the
now.
video game
Hey,
world.
Mike,
Nicolas
you're
Cage.
Hey, more games moving
Thank you.
forward.
Thanks, guys.
How much do you reckon he's getting paid?
Nick, thank you so
I
much.
reckon
Hopefully
thing.
the first Manny. Nicolas Cage, great to see you,
10
man.
grand a minute.
Awesome. There
I
you
mean,
go.
I'll
Lock
forgive
it in.
everything if they announce Shenmue 4 at the show. Right? I will forgive
Now,
everything.
for all of you who
I'll
want
be
to play
Jack
Nick
Keighley's
Cage in
bitch.
Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on
What we
July
need to do,
5th.
Matt, in one of these
And here's
shows,
an
just to,
exclusive
like,
first look
add a bit
at
of fun
Nicolas
to them.
Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Is when something fades out
Yeah.
like this, like they're going to reveal something, you've got queued up a video of like a pretend announcement to Shenmue 4. And you like transition that in as though it's part of the fucking show.
I can use that screenshot I made the other day.
Exactly.
Damn right I made it.
It's interesting, but I don't know if that's specifically going to get new players to want to play Dead by
Anything
Daylight.
goes here at Summer
I don't know,
Game Fest.
maybe.
All right,
Maybe
thank
Nicolas
you
Cage
very much,
fans.
Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on
Yes,
Netflix,
need to do
inspired by
bingo
the
next
Witcher
time
book
up.
series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill.
Okay, I've watched all the seasons so far, so...
Hello, Witcher fans.
Well,
We are
yeah.
all gathered here
Although I'm
today
gutted that Henry
to share
Cavill
something
is
with
not
you.
Geralt
Be
after
sure to
this
tune into
season.
The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts
Am
on
I-
June 29th.
Oh, I'm still
only on
live.
Netflix.
Okay.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Fucking
Thanks
hell,
for
she looks
tuning
a
in
lot
to
older.
Summer
Plays
Game
Siri.
Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
For some reason I thought this got cancelled.
Henry Cavill's fucking pissed because they've basically gone, yeah, we're not going to follow the source material. And he's like, well, I'm a massive nerd and I love it. So fuck you, I'm leaving. But he is perfect as Geralt. Like, because it's Liam Hemsworth taking it over.
I wonder how much they paid Henry to be there.
Quite a lot, considering he's pissed at them. Oh, yes.
You're right.
Embrace.
Because Henry Cavill's a massive gamer and a massive nerd. He loves this sort of stuff.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from
Yeah,
it.
it does seem like a lot of planning so far.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Looks good. I'm going to watch it.
Sound is crap right now, not on you.
Oh, it sounds fine now.
Okay.
It was fun. We must have been the stream doing that then.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm listening to the show and the show didn't mess up.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future.
Is Yu Suzuki in the USA? Thought so.
For the first time,
Not heard
I
anything.
understand real fear.
Where is this Summer Games Fest? I thought it was in Germany.
No, that's Gamescom opening night live. It's in August in Germany.
Okay. It's bloody because Jeff Keighley does everything, doesn't he? So.
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
I haven't got Street Fighter 6 yet. I might pick it up on a sale though.
I'm interested in that World Tour mode, but other than that, I don't tend to get too many fighting games.
Well, at least we've got trailer to trailer this time.
Is this still Witcher? No.
No, this is something else.
First gun of the night, Matt.
Yep, there we go.
Witch Hunt. So. Anyone know what this is? Or is this a brand new game?
AJP, by the way.
Yo, JP.
Oh, it's on Epic. People will lose their shit.
Witchfire.
Oh, what's this?
01. Operation control clear.
That was a PSVR headset, so. Is this going to be that fire team that was on about?
Oh,
I haven't seen anything to that yet.
I bet that crowd was falling asleep. Yeah, fucking.
First fire team was like pretty good though.
Was it?
This looks good.
I didn't play it.
Let's go.
Does look alright in fairness.
Yeah, it looks really good. No, it's got Crossfire. That was the same one from last time.
Okay.
Towards the end of Sony show. Confused me then as well. It looks pretty much the same game. But the first Crossfire no one liked, as far as I'm aware. Pimping a monitor there. It's quite a wide one, isn't it?
49-inch monitor.
No choice.
49 inch.
I'd never get it on my desk.
The root will destroy everything. For all time.
Crossfire is the world's most popular game. Are you joking, Chief? I swear the Crossfire one was like the one that no one liked.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Oh, it had a disc as well. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Heavy Fire. Yeah. Heavy Fire, not Crossfire.
This looks okay, but again, what about it?
That's the marketing strat runners. That's what they want you to do.
Remnant. July 25th.
Don't know. Wouldn't do much for me, that one. Hello, average 80s Miami employee.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's
Better
reveals,
be,
use
Jeff.
the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we
So
want to
you're
welcome
basically
everyone
telling us,
co-streaming
like,
the show
the next
live
hour
on
of the show
TikTok,
there.
Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe.
Imagine
for
watching this on
more than
TikTok, by the
30
way.
minutes
Like,
of the show. Now,
how would that
speaking
work?
of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the
Yusuke?
ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very
Ryo Hazuki?
excited. Here's
Super.
another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills
Look at this
with
guy.
a classic feel.
Sonic. Okay. Hang on. What's going on here?
Now this has got my interest, peeps.
Is this Generations 2?
I like the look of
It looks
this. Hey, hey!
Yeah, but it looks very...
Now this is the...
Oh, hang on. They did say something about this, didn't
They
they?
did talk about like a 3D, 2D game.
It was going to be a new... Was it like Sonic Advance style?
Yeah. This looks cool.
This looks quality. This is what you want, man.
It looks loosely based on
Amy
those
2?
remakes. That someone did a remake
looks-
of Sonic
yeah,
2.
yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like that, doesn't it?
That's a good point.
Yeah, this is the shit.
It's very fitting that they just come out with the Amy DLC for the Origins.
Yeah.
So do you reckon?
My only criticism is it looks a bit slow, like in the running. They need to speed that up. That's just a minor issue. Yes.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
I like this.
Okay, what's going on there?
Yeah, this is the shit I like. Fucking finally, some good fucking games.
It looks like they're taking like little bits of different games.
Superstars.
Okay. There you go. Like like classic
Amy
feels.
Rose skin. When's it out?
Sign up for an exclusive Amy Rose skin. Okay. What was that link? Did someone get that link?
Coming this year, full 23. Excellent. I will
Okay.
be getting that. That looks quality.
That's very unexpected.
Beautiful.
For 2D
Thank you very
classic
much.
Sonic that's
Find
bound
me
to
a good
appeal to new
fucking
and
game.
legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched,
Fall.
and as you're about to
When-
see, the
when
game
does
is
fall
full
start?
of an exciting
So
new character
sort of
to
September,
space fantasy
October onwards.
RPGs. However, we don't just have
Yeah.
a new peak for current
Did
players,
anyone manage to grab
but
that
also
link?
for those awaiting the game's
Superstar
release
or something,
on
wasn't it?
PlayStation. Take a look.
Gotta go to EGX.
Yeah, she-
Actually, I've
I
got
wish
that
this
week off
universe
work.
had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored
need to
when
do
you're across
EGX.
the map every day?
I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah, what's all out?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our
I
next
was
stop?
not expecting a new
No,
Sonic
I was
game
not
tonight.
expecting a new Sonic game. They kept that fucking quiet. That's what I like.
Yeah, man.
Keep that shit quiet, and it's good.
Don't leak anything, yeah, or don't hint at it.
Yeah,
In
that
fact,
was spot on.
that's the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account posted something today that was like nothing related at all. It was that miles per hour, kilometers per hour thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Starting. Great.
So,
Let me get warmed up.
yeah, very much a big surprise. That awesome.
I actually liked the art style of this game as well.
So what was going on with the 2D to the 3D then? Is it like saying that you can select between them, or is there going to be a level in 2D, a level in 3D?
I don't know. But I'm glad they've gone down that route.
Yeah, I love that.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated.
I agree. It does
Can you
look
let me
like
have
Sonic
some
game looks
fun
good
this
visually.
time?
It's got a nice art style to it. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thoroughly impressed
Time
with
for
that.
a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Never heard of it. But okay.
I know what
Later
that
this
is.
year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story
Got a
of
round of applause,
Pinocchio,
Phil.
Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass.
Oh, this
PlayStation,
looks
PC
sick. This
year.
game. Remember,
Well, if
this is
you're
probably
wondering
the
exactly
one
when,
we'll be
we have
watching
news to
something
share with
last
you on its
year.
release
E3 or
with this brand new trailer.
probably not E3. Was it Gamescom we watched last year? And this actually looked good.
What's so surprised about no Sonic? Just the fact they're doing it and the art style and it's 2D, 3D. I quite liked it.
And the fact that it's now. Like typically they've been taking quite a few years between Sonic games recently. This is that Pinocchio game I just said. It's quite good as well, actually. Announcing that is going to get people hyped up a little bit for this re-release of the Origins Plus as well.
Yeah, and you've got Frontiers DLC coming across the year as well. So people might buy that.
Is there still going to be Sonic Frontiers DLC after that game we've just seen is released?
I don't know what the timeline is for the story DLC for Frontiers, but I would imagine it would well fit in that timeline.
So that'd be interesting if they plan that out accordingly, like the DLC stops just before that, or even it carries on, so then you've got like this 3D game for the Sonic fans, this 2D game. It's not bad.
Very well put together.
Anniversary. Yeah, not bad anniversary for Sonic.
Listen, pal. Nice landing,
Considering
but,
like a lot of what they were going to do for Sonic was like the 30th anniversary, wasn't it? And now we're like the 33rd. So it's like been delayed a couple of years, but I think that's because of COVID.
Oh, it's a demo of this. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's right, a demo for
It looked better in the other trailer.
is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th.
Did you just catch that Sonic trailer, Peter?
Reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped.
I'd like a new
once you see the
Berserk game.
gameplay all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
You missed a Sonic game. Everything else has been a bit shit. Apart from Mortal Kombat, that'll probably go in vain.
Don't recognise what's going on at the moment.
No.
Don't know what manga this is.
I ain't got a fucking clue. I'm sure there'll be people in chat more educated in this than me.
Yeah. I was going to say, it did look a bit Dragon Ball-y. I've never seen Dragon Ball. But what else did he make, that Dragon Ball guy?
No idea.
Sandland, apparently.
I like the art style, I will say that.
Yeah.
See the music, great. Sandland.
Sandland.
Never heard of it.
It's okay, but gameplay's not really.
Yeah, not bad.
Too bad. Hey up, Alan. Just that Sonic game, really, so far.
Get ready to become an unlikely hero
Sonic.
in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent
today,
publishers
then?
is
You said it wasn't
Annapurna
Mark.
I think it
Interactive.
was today.
Later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Stray. So this is a new Stray, or don't know what that was. Don't know what that is. Is that Gravity Rush? I don't know. Ooh, like that Tory gateness. Oh, I think we played that, didn't we, Sheep? Actually, at EGX, that whatever that game is, on the Steam Deck.
Stray was coming over to Xbox.
Right, is that all it is? It's not a new stray then. One of our biggest announcements yet. Isn't that Alien Isolation? And a burner.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find
just
out
made
later
that up.
this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment,
Yeah, what's going on in the chat,
scale,
guys?
PvPvE, and the
Sad to
ability
hear
to
about Blu-ray
transform
DVD release of Shenmue the Anime not
battle
happening.
across land, sea,
Basically
and air.
cancelled,
Here's a look
yeah.
at Throne and Liberty.
I've still got the poll there if you want to vote in the poll. Just get as many votes as we can on that, just so there's some
If
numbers.
you haven't voted in the poll, guys, make sure you do.
Its shards scattered across the world.
I don't know, I recognise that Annapurna thing.
Evil searches for
Annapurna Interactive.
destroying anything in their
Game did they make?
You must
Oh, Outer Wilds, yeah, you're right.
harness their power
And Stray, apparently.
and put down the
Cherry Tree, clearly a Shenmue ripoff. I like that. It did a bit, in fairness. It did a bit look like a Shenmue tree. I would say
Did it?
that.
I
Yeah.
missed it.
Hey, daily gaming videos.
Yeah, dude. Again, though, it doesn't like anything new, does it, this game? Seen it all before, mate. Throne and Liberty.
Or a play test. Nah.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is
What's
the
that, Matt?
free-to-play
Steam and
medieval
Epic in
fantasy
the same show?
sword-fighting game
Whoa.
Warhaven from
Fight,
Nexon,
fight,
which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
I mean, yeah, I can see there was a little bit that looked
I know what you mean,
Shenmue-ish
Alan,
in
yeah.
there, but yeah.
There's that set of Tory gates, but
29th of June. I mean, we'll keep an eye out. When off their record, because they need to knock it out of the park, given
shows to come, right? There's like it's Gamescom
got
stuff.
Gamescom opening night live, which is August sometime.
Yeah. Did they still do TGX or whatever that's called?
TGS, Tokyo Game Show,
TGS.
September, October time.
Why can't
There's a couple chances still this year. Oh, this is that Fall Guys, is it? Or no, Gang something. Gang Beasts, is it? Something completely different. Okay. This looks like a rip off of that Gang thing.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to Stay Human. Get ready
show's
for
definitely
darker,
got better.
more dangerous
Yeah,
nights and rolling volatiles, complete
picked up speed a bit now.
rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before.
That's just because of the Sonic thing, but I've enjoyed this more so far than the Sony one.
Yeah,
very
the
soon,
Sony one
you will
was
get the
fucking-
deadliest summers to date.
What's this?
Ooh.
Mine's just frozen.
Yeah, mine went funny then as well. That's been for everything.
Does string go funny?
Yeah.
Let's crash. Is this a new Crash? I feel like I've seen a box for Crash 4. Is that what this is?
Battle Royale or something?
Oh, you're right. It wasn't Crash 4. It was like
Crash Team Rumble. There we go.
Crash Team Rumble. Okay. All the games look bad so far, apparently. It's been a few stinkers, but not too bad, I don't think, tonight. Here's another TV ad.
Yeah.
It's Luna. What's Luna?
It's, cloud streaming bollocks.
Like Stadia.
Yeah, like. Fuck off.
Okay. Oh, so there's already been a Crash for us there.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2.
I'm looking forward
He's come
to this,
all the way
in
from
fairness.
Finland. Please welcome
This is going to be the Alan Wake
Remedy,
2
Sam Lake.
20-minute segment.
Yeah, in fairness, I'm quite looking forward to this because Alan Wake is quality.
Okay.
Good to see you. Looking
I'll
dapper
have
as
to check that
always.
out based on your recommendation.
Well, we are so excited because
Is
when
it
you announced
a
Alan
sequel
Wake
to
at the
Alone in the
Game, Alan
Dark or
Wake 2 at the
something?
Game Awards, you said
No,
2023. We
Yeah.
are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2
13
is
years.
Remedy's
Not quite as
first
long as Shenmue.
survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given
Does it look like
points
Max
in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this.
Okay.
So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of
people
course,
play
trying
Control
to
in the
escape
chat
from
as
the
well, but
nightmare
there's references
dimension
to Alan
of the
Wake
dark
in
place.
Control.
And then we have
Yeah, I remember something
our
about that.
new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of
Was that more like an
Falls,
Easter egg because
together
this was
with
coming?
her partner,
No, this because
Alex
Control's a
Casey.
few years old now.
Yeah, wasn't there like a
So
DLC that
and
was
they're
like
somehow
Alan
linked
Wake
in some
something?
way, right?
Yes,
They are
Control.
coming to investigate
I can't remember the name
a
of it. There
series
was
of
definitely
ritualistic
a lot of reference to Alan
murders.
Wake in one of the DLCs for Control.
And very
I
quickly,
liked Control.
the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around that.
Well worth trying.
So
Alan
obviously,
Wake.
it's, you know,
I played it on
Alan
Game
is still going to
Pass
be playable in
ages
the
ago.
game. You're going to experience his
Really,
journey,
I
but
was quite impressed with
Saga,
it.
this is sort
Quite
of new
enjoyed it.
character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game.
20-25
this can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about
Have you played the
supernatural,
remaster?
No,
in
I only
this
played the
world.
original. I've never
She will be
never
going
played
in
the,
very
remaster,
quickly.
'cause I've
She
never
has
had a
to
need
learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on.
Should I play the original or that then?
I'd play the remaster, quite frankly.
Then we open up the experience so that you can hope to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging.
I'm trying to work out if he's genuinely curious.
I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever.
Release it on physical,
this is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
I have to say, this is something I
was tell us, what are we going to see?
What so I'm quite...
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Pride Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, my string's working. Okay.
Yeah, mine's working. A nice rain sound on the jacket.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Was the first one quite scary, Matt?
It had some jump scares in it for sure. It's quite good. Sonic Superstars will be $60 on release. Really? Fucking hell.
Interesting. What's that in pounds though? Is that going to be like a 40 quid game, or will that end up being 60 quid as well?
50 quid.
Will it? I can kind of see $49.99. That doesn't surprise me, and especially because Sega have just announced or something that they're going to have to increase the price of games or something.
That's quite clever. I like that. The deer leg in it. That's quite funny.
Steel coffee!
Yeah, so that could be the Sega tax they've added. $49.99 now, maybe.
I do like this. Look at this. It's yes, true to the original actually.
That's good. It's very culty.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Just literally just said. Oh dear. Nice joke.
That shit's from Control. That sort of idea where you...
The text on the heart is clearer now.
Put the power in.
Legible.
Yeah, that's very... there's a lot of that in Control.
I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
I need to play that as well. I've heard about Deadly Premonition.
It wouldn't
being a good
surprise
game.
me to see a lot of like references
I'm glad you're
to
on this
Control
case
in
with
this
me,
game.
Anderson. Killer left a message.
Apparently, a lot of Shenmue people like Deadly
We
Premonition.
were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something
They
I'm
are
forgetting.
cheap, I think. They're all sort of intertwined and linked somehow. Very clever.
Something's not right!
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy
Release
for
it on
that first
fucking
look at
disc.
gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Okay, so it wasn't
We're facing a Tyranid splinter
too long,
fleet.
that segment.
They engaged us
No.
on 2 planets. Avarax.
This isn't too bad, Matt, this game. This is a Sega game, right? Well, the first one was Sega.
About your reinstatement. There could be questions.
Like a third-person Gears of War sort of game.
Physical, that's good.
Tyranids!
Looks like Gears of War.
Yeah, the first one was. It was quite good, to be fair.
Is a ton of service.
The only reason I played it was because it was Sega, the first one.
This abomination.
Yeah, it's very Gears of War, this.
Come forth and be slaughtered.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
True. 30 quid, yeah.
Open the gates.
I'll get it day one.
Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that stuff.
It surprised me with Sonic Frontiers dropping in value that quick.
Damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Okay. Yeah, it looks alright.
Interesting art style. I mean, I like that it's a little bit different, but it's still not my cup of tea, really.
Nah, it's not my sort of thing. But at least they're trying something different.
The logo and image there looks very mobile.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master
Game
John
announcement.
Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
He's loving it, isn't he?
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time.
Don't you feel like games, all the characters in games are so serious?
Yeah.
It's like overly serious every game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Especially if this is like a zombie apocalypse or something. You'd be shitting yourself, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be this cool. Okay. I don't know, man. Just another zombie shooter.
Yeah. Not fun.
I would like to play Days Gone. That's another game that's been on my backlog for a while.
Underrated. Very underrated, that game. I enjoyed it.
I've heard good things, yeah. I think Peter really enjoyed Days Gone, didn't he? That's one of the reasons why I'd like to play it.
It didn't do as well. I say it didn't do as well. It sold quite well because it didn't do that well on Metacritic. It got 70 something. It was a bit buggy.
Everyone
upon release.
boycotted it.
People went.
Yeah, I hate that. To be honest though, I'm more likely to play that type of game if people shit on it, then it's a 7. But actually, the people that play it
collaboration. Sean
enjoy it.
Carpenter and Saver with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Yeah, Chad, I'd agree with that actually. That sort of was the introduction of those sorts of things. But I think there's room for good, fun, colourful games that don't take themselves seriously.
To defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies
within VR
and
step in.
VR is definitely just put it on and just have a good time.
Complete power over there.
All these games recently are just so serious.
A new age is upon
Like now that I started thinking about it.
Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way.
You can see what's
A
going on
mad
with
dog
Panzer Dragon.
understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master.
Dragon PC
But it cannot be an
mention
equal.
that.
You can be my equal.
Yeah.
There's an old wisdom.
I thoroughly
A brittle
all for
alliance
that.
can never be mended. They can only break. I want to lead this
turn
city
my
to
fan off 2
glory,
seconds.
not scorch its earth.
Oh man, I'm bloody sweating.
Allies, to my side.
Jealous.
Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call
Got a
you
bit of
enemy.
back sweat on here.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Yeah, defo sheep. Because at the moment, there's too many distractions in the real world. So you put your headset on, and it's weird. Like maybe that's a bad thing. But when I'm in VR, after about 20 minutes, I'm starting to itch a bit. Like I wonder if someone's messaged me or
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me.
Well, then sometimes I can go like 3 hours, and then I check my phone.
This fall,
My wife
Marvel
WhatsApp me
Games and
like
Insomniac
the
are
minute
set
I
to
put the
bring
headset on,
Spider-Man 2
and then it's like,
exclusively to
fuck.
PlayStation 5.
I haven't
Sounds
replied
like
to my
you guys are a
wife for
little
3
hyped.
hours.
Tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for
here we
coming
go.
by. I know you guys are deep in
up for
development.
this.
First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, this is it. Here it is. I mean,
Box art,
it
physical
has 2 on the
confirmed.
box for a reason because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there. I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show.
Just play a game about
obviously Craven.
having
We
fun.
got the reveal
Just
at the,
kids having
PlayStation
fun or
event.
something.
So tell us a bit about him and how he
So
factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic.
Yeah, that's the
or
way I am, sheep. If I'm trying to play
the best hunter in the world.
regular
He's come
games,
to
I just
New
keep
York
getting distracted all
for
the
his
time.
greatest hunt. And what's better than
Don't get into
all of
the world or
Marvel
anything these
characters
days.
that live in New York City. So
The
Peter,
story
Miles,
doesn't captivate me
and
because
others.
during
He's on the hunt.
cutscenes, I'm using the cutscene as an opportunity to check my phone.
Venom also, obviously,
looking forward to
Symbiote
Spider-Man,
is a
I
part
have
of
to
this
say.
whole story, as we saw in the gameplay.
Yeah, that's the shit you want.
Good reaction to the art. I'm
glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this? Can you tell? Is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell? What's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game.
I
to
like
see
that
how-
idea.
Oh,
They've
yeah,
gone
Dukev.
down
Yeah, I remember that
Okay.
one.
Story
That's a bit
here.
of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay.
Have we
and
heard
one of the
anything
things
about
we
that
were
since
all
that
struck with
game
the
sheet?
footage that you showed at
That
the
does look
PlayStation
fun.
Showcase was, how that
It was
is
like
gonna really impact
skateboarding
the
and all
gameplay
sorts of that,
when you're
right?
Playing as Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that.
I know JP, like, amongst all this stuff that's going on, Shenmue would fit so well, wouldn't it? Just a breath of fresh air.
Aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So
There needs
it's
to
not
be
just
more
what happens
space
in
for
gameplay,
games
it's
like
what happens,
Shenmue
how the
because
story
they're
plays
just
out.
overpopulated by the same
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that in
three types of game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
Yeah,
city
I mean, the
races,
city
right?
has pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan.
I've given up
Queens,
on the
Brooklyn,
backlog,
and then
to be honest,
being able to use
Retro.
web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is
I
really
just
awesome.
literally just playing what I want to play now.
Ambitious game you guys have been building over the past
We
few
got
years.
even if I
We
bought
saw
a game,
at the PlayStation
I don't want to
event,
play it. I'm not playing it.
Said at the end fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident?
I was getting too
you can make
caught
it
up in the
this
hype
fall?
of games and like
You know, Jeff, I know you
thinking
like
I want to play
exclusives.
them, thinking that I want
can
this
promise
is a
you
game
we're
that I
very
must play,
confident what we're gonna
and then when the game actually arrives at the doorstep, I'm looking at
let's
it and
take a
I'm not
look.
feeling it. I don't know if you're the same like that, Matt. Like you order something and then it arrives and then you look at it and you're like, not in the mood for this. Even though you've just like a brand new game, it's like you should be excited for it. I don't get excited anymore.
Oh, October 20th. Wait, there we go.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome.
It's
Well,
quite
Brian,
soon.
thanks so much for
Surprised
stopping
by that.
by. I know you got a lot of work to do.
The first Spider-Man was
Wrapping up
epic.
the game, and we'll
Miles
check it out in
Morales was
October. Thanks,
decent.
Brian.
Oh, definitely.
See, I've had Miles Morales for like
Now let's take a look at Power
over
World,
a year,
a
and I haven't
multiplayer
played it.
open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called POW, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns.
Oh, is this a
And then-
Pokemon game? Yeah.
Then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning
Saw a
Light,
trailer
a new
about this
expansion to
recently.
Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's
to the loo,
Joseon
'cause I don't
Dynasty,
care about this
and
game.
some huge bosses too.
Okie dokie. There's Eevee straight away. Proper Pokemon rip-off blow. See, I find it hilarious that they can get away with this. Is it a Bulbasaur? The sheep as well. I forgot what they're called. Like they've not even tried to make the characters look different. It's it's that Seed character. I forgot what her name is. It's bloody. The only reason I know like the names of these things is from Pokemon Go. What was that Pokemon called? The flying one then? Begins with a C, I think. It's like ridiculously similar, wasn't it, Titch? Does it begin with an A, the one I'm thinking of actually? It was like the first boss in Pokemon Go. First big one. Or Arcatuno. No, it wasn't that one. Lugia. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Retro, and I think that's kind of like, you know, when you were a kid and your parents, I suppose, were like, I suppose it's that sort of similar thing to everyone of age, and once you start experiencing the same thing over and over and over, you get less enjoyment from the new stuff. It's bound to happen. I bet these kids watching this that are like super hyped for every game, you don't understand why these people that are bitching about stuff.
Sega, please
Nintendo
come back.
lawsuit incoming. Yeah, I agree, man. That Sonic game's like literally the only highlight for me so far.
I mean, I like Spider-Man, Alan Wake, and Mortal Kombat are all good, but the Sonic game was like, yeah, I'm probably hyped for that.
Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Lord of the Rings was that?
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying
Well,
attention.
after the Gollum game, I don't know if anybody wants to play that.
Bloody another monitor, or is this the same one?
Same one, I think.
God, they're pimping that out, aren't they?
I'm not being funny, but a 49-inch gaming monitor, how the fuck, like, I'd never get on my desk.
What would the game look like? Stretched, or how would it... It's too wide. Doesn't make sense how wide it is.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
I thought you was going to say a legendary guy like Yu Suzuki's made it.
Yeah.
This Final Fantasy. People seem to be excited in the chat. Well, in the studio. Oh, and then it turns to mobile footage.
Yeah.
You got this big CGI trailer thing. I don't know, maybe this is what people want to see, I don't know. Phone game, probably full of microtransactions as well.
Yeah.
And they can get away with it being Final Fantasy.
But Square Enix will be like it didn't sell enough. Because no game ever sells enough for those idiots.
We've only had 250 million downloads.
Yeah, not enough. Exactly, she overshot sales expectations rapidly. Every fucking time. Somebody can come up with the Final Fantasy game doesn't have 15.
Oh, so there's a bit of hope here, is there?
I think we're clinging
Until
on
the last
a little
Guardian,
bit.
though, have we?
Yeah, clinging on a little bit there.
Pre-registration
Last Guardian 2,
for Final
and then
Fantasy
fucking
VII Ever
Shenmue.
Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming
Cycle.
closed beta
Every
test.
8th year.
Now, speaking of
Those
Final
3.
Fantasy, no. Today during SummerGamesFest, DoorDash has
Can't
your
say
back.
that, Jeff.
You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code
You can't say that,
GameFest.
Jeff.
Plus, get
What a
the chance to win
dickhead.
a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack.
Yeah.
DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got
That's
you.
like
All
showing something
Now
by Yu
here's a look at
Suzuki,
the
like a
game we
mobile
debuted
game, and then
last
saying,
year at
speaking of Yu
PGA,
Suzuki,
Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters
and
in
then
the
it's
haunted
like,
wilds
if you
of
order a
North
pizza now, Yu Suzuki will hand deliver it.
To say you have anything here, they've had Sonic.
To the dead.
Superstar or something. I can't even think what the name was.
Looked
Yeah.
quite good, in fairness.
It's amazing.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who
Best
live.
thing in the show so far, that was.
I
for me.
find modern games are just full of bloat stuff, aren't they?
We bring
Bloat it
closure
out
to those who
deliberately.
don't.
Whereas I want game worlds to
I want us back red.
beautifully detailed in a small, intricate
I
world.
need revenge on
Everything
what
matters.
killed me.
Yep.
Not full of fucking
Proper
empty
agree.
fucking space.
There must be people that watch trailers though like this and they're like, oh, look at all the... You can explore here, explore there. Looks massive.
But it's all fucking the same.
To be
isn't
fair,
it?
this looks okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Whatever
too
this
bad.
is, this looks a little bit better. Looks like Assassin's Creed Witcher with Venom.
Or do we part forever?
I agree. Big games are. They are pretty much safe because they have a formula that sells.
But you think it would take them ages to build a world that big? Like Banishers here, is that really gonna make up the development time? Or is this Yakuza?
Yes. I'm surprised we're seeing this here actually. The release date's leaked.
So what's this? A slight retelling of something that I read earlier?
So this is
Or is
this
it
is
a
set,
continuation
So
of...
it's set between after Yakuza 6, like through 7 into 8, but it's also going to fill in some backstory stuff as well.
See, I will 100% play this because I like Kirio's story.
I do.
6 was probably my favourite.
6 or 0 for me.
Yeah.
全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Here you go, this is where you get your Shenmue sort of comparison thing.
Yeah,
especially with the forklifts there.
It's actually just reminded me of a video I need to record something.
What's that about, Matt? Spoilers.
Should RGG be a Shenmue game?
Rather than should, how about what would you think about RGG doing a game, maybe?
So it's
Like a Dragon Gaiden. The man who erased his name,
which we knew
bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite up for that. That's fine. My only issue is, am I going to get Yakuza Burnout? Because they're all the same sorts of games.
I hope you have a productive
Why
day.
did they stop saying Yakuza again now?
Username to just
I don't know.
Just because it's the Japanese name.
Adjusting morning wake up.
I know Like a Dragon was the original name, wasn't it? Ryo Toko, whatever they're called.
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
I like Yakuza. I don't think we need to change that.
I just wonder if it's I wonder if I'm going to get Burnout. November the 9th though, I am going to pick it up. I will get it.
Oh, you'll definitely get Burnout, mate. I've already had Yakuza Burnout about 5 times.
How long has it been now?
But it does look good, I will admit that.
3 years. 2
I
months.
do like a
17 days.
Yakuza game. What a year for sheep.
What sort of operation?
I think I must have played about 5 in 1 year once.
You see, that's going to get you Burnout, isn't it?
Yeah.
Someone there? This doesn't make sense.
But yeah,
But I did get into the series. I played Zero.
Zero's fucking brilliant.
And I loved it. So I went straight into Kiwami. I think Kiwami came out perfectly timed after I finished Zero. And then I skipped 2, and then I went 3, 4, 5 in the same year. And then 6 I was excited for. That came out. Played that.
Yakuza is really good.
It's a beautiful new game under the
I haven't played one since, actually.
Random fights. It does piss me off.
All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with
Call of
Warzone
Duty.
Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the
So I heard
first
you
ever
moan
look
before
at
you said
Season
Call of Duty,
4
so
of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new
see, that's
Warzone
the only issue, Tad, innit? It's like
including
you've
medieval
had about
castle,
12
a soccer
Yakuza
stadium,
games,
and
and
an
you can't get
abandoned
another
zoo.
Shenmue game.
Yep, it's all happening.
It's just not
Check
fair.
it out. Here you go.
See, I know there's like a proper market for Yakuza, but just instead of one of those Yakuza games, if we could have just had Shenmue 4. Would Sega really missed one of those Yakuza games just to produce a Shenmue 4? I need to play Judgment. Judgment and Judgment Lost. Oh, sorry, Lost Judgment.
Yeah, they're good games, in fairness.
I do need to play them. Tried to stop playing Yakuza Kiwami 2, I think, but I was feeling the burnout then. But I will play Judgment.
Judgment's good. Very good. Lost Judgment corrects some of the issues with the original game.
Okay. We did actually stream that, didn't we? For 2 hours or
the
something.
original, yeah, because we got a code off Sega for it. I was surprised they gave us one, quite frankly, because I'd already bought the game, but they gave us a code. I was quite impressed.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run
Can't say
of
911 these
75
days, can you?
consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Is this a game? I completely wasn't really listening to that.
Xbox, like, it's basically a different version of the Xbox Series X with like Porsche colour.
No, and this is Forza. You say? There's graphics here, right? Is this Forza or something?
No, I think they're just literally doing it for the Xbox, like the console itself.
Alright, okay.
I mean, fair enough, but I don't really care.
Here it is. The Porsche Xbox Series
like
X.
someone's
These
got a
custom
load of, like,
consoles are not
plastic
for
and just,
sale.
like, put
but
it
you
over the
can
Xbox.
enter for a
Go on,
chance to
then.
win one right now at
like,
PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for
like
the
a pride
Porsche
thing,
and
doesn't
Xbox
it? Like with the
social
rainbow
channels
design.
for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Wow.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly.
Farm sim.
Before I know
mean,
it,
yeah, whatever.
they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air.
I mean, I know there's an audience for this as well, but again, it just feels like another copy paste job. It's done it. Like a farming game got successful, so
But there's something
let's
more
make one.
I've been itching to explore.
This is proper your cup of tea though, Titch, I will say that.
Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can
There is
face
definitely a
anything.
market for this sort of thing, for sure.
Definitely a market for this, yeah.
So, what do you
Looks
say?
a little bit more than a farm game actually. It looks like a dungeon
so
crawler.
much yet to discover.
Yeah, true.
Are you ready?
Oh, a lot of people like that.
Promise variety. There it is.
The
Fae
audience,
Farm
then.
and Mortal Kombat in the same show. Only
There's a
at
bit
Summer
more
Games
variety,
Fest.
mate. Give us a Shenmue
Now,
game.
please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
Wow, he's really hyped.
Some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel
Bloody hell.
Snap's biggest
I think
update
he's had
ever.
a couple more
with a
whiskeys
new
than I
game
am,
mode
Matt.
coming
I think he's
next
on fucking
week.
speed,
It's
mate.
Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you
So
don't
the
have to wait
big
till next
sniff
week. If you
before he
haven't
went on
tried Marvel
stage.
Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you.
Jeff's
for
like,
YouTube.
all right, Ben.
Well, we heard you
Calm
brought
down, mate.
something
Okay,
fun
calm down.
with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
It's like they reuse a lot of
Fair.
it.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff.
Hey up, the Joy Boys, 71.
Sometimes,
Welcome, first time in.
sometimes it's because they might just
Welcome,
be
buddy.
a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, he was a bit over the top, he was.
I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns.
Couple of lines.
Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1.
This dude famous?
Destroys their deck.
I have no fucking clue
Okay,
who
I
he
guess
is.
I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2
Someone
power.
said yes.
Let's see the next location.
Clover
See, I'm
Danger.
just
He does
an
look
old-
familiar.
I'm just an old
25% chance of
motherfucker who has
destroying
no
your
idea who
account.
half these
Okay,
people
well,
are.
I mean, 25% isn't that
Is he
bad.
a
And
Hearthstone
it's
player?
done.
Cheap.
Okay.
I recognise his face, but I don't
have
know
some
why.
powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Bar. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost
Oh, he's a
cows.
YouTuber. That's why I don't know
YouTuber.
who he is.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0
Makes meme
friends.
videos. Okay, I may have seen him on TikTok or something.
Okay.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for
How
the
long have we got left,
smartest way
Matt?
to level up your gaming this summer,
Half an hour.
compare
Half
top
hour.
credit cards side by side with
And
NerdWallet.
20 minutes of that's
going to
be Death Stranding 2, right? So
rewards on everything from
about
Wi-Fi
10 minutes
to
left.
headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register.
I played about 10 hours of it, and I was just bored shitless.
I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about. The sequel.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be well made and look nice, but I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into it.
It'll be a mind fuck of a trailer, I bet. Again, like the first one where it was like it's proper run with the baby and stuff.
Well, I mean, I say
no. Don't we all, Sean? Don't we all?
I say no. I like Spider-Man. I like Alan Wake. So there's been a few, but Sonic was the one that sort of woke me up.
Sonic was for me, man. Just because I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, I agree. Microsoft have got a lot to prove, but they're going to show obviously Starfield will be shown. Then whether they show the other IP that they've got, like Fable, Perfect Dark, they'll show how
would you
they
anything
do.
Xboxy wise? Would you like a Gears game or a...
I'd like a Gears of War new game. That'd be good. I just play it on Game Pass.
Do you remember the fall?
Nothing Xbox really excites me when you just named off those names.
You rallied to protect the beacon.
Starfield would be alright.
I don't know. I don't think there's an Xbox property that I like anymore.
And the world was broken.
I like the variety on the 360.
Who you are.
360
the original
was
Xbox.
the golden era of Xbox, in fairness. It was like epic, and then they absolutely fucked it for the Xbox One. They dropped it massively. And they're still trying to pick it up now.
Yeah. I mean, Game Pass, I do like Game Pass, but again, it's like... I don't have time to play one game, let alone 300. I don't know, Alan, do you think Shenmue, if we're going to show Shenmue, is it like a late game show thing, or is it going to be... I feel like it would have happened by now. And this is Fortnite, is it?
Yeah. Well, we had no expectations for Shenmue of this anyway.
No, exactly.
I mean, we'll watch Opening Night Live for Gamescom again with no expectation involved.
Yeah. It's the way we've got to do it these days. I'd like to see something else Sega-wise, though.
Don't stand a chance.
Hyenas.
Xbox.
Hyenas would probably fit in this show, to be honest.
Yeah, it could be. Well, we might well do. The Sega think it's going to be that massive money maker, don't they? Hyenas.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
And I agree, Tal. I think Xbox do have some very good studios there. It's getting good stuff out of them, whether that's management or whatever. They're struggling. And if Starfield isn't good, I think they're in the shit.
Yeah, I'd like to see that cheap, but
I would.
It's just got quiet on that, isn't it?
Captain's
like it's
log,
not happening quiet.
Stardate 43152.4.
This is also funny, like the reviving. They may revive Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Great, fantastic. I'd love that.
The crew is
but
standing by.
they're not going to sell gangbusters. They really aren't.
I don't know what they're expecting with the film things. They're supposed to be doing a Space Channel 5 film, a Comic Zone film.
Yeah,
I think the Streets of Rage one will do well because it's by John Wick or whatever.
They're doing another Yakuza
The other two are
film.
weird. Oh, are they?
Yeah.
That'll do well now. That'll definitely do well these days. Yeah, they started an hour and a half ago. Shenmue owns. And
Hey there, SummerGamesFest.
yeah, I don't know. We're still waiting for something
it's
good.
Will Arnett here. Yeah, right. My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Ooh, Twisted Metal.
And I'm very excited to
TV
share
show.
a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun. Ha, swung a little wide there.
Welcome in, Needsy.
Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass.
A strange game adaptation, isn't it, for a show?
Very random.
Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little?
It's like the Gran Turismo film.
That's
It's strange. Yeah. But I think they've started to realise that games as films will actually do well these days.
Yeah, as long as they're given the respect they needed.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go? Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show?
What's this, man?
The thong, the thong, thong, thong. Do you love the silver?
Embarrassing.
Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
Yeah,
There's a
true.
misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's a forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Not gonna lie, that looks awful.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
At least the art style's different.
Goddess of time.
So you didn't miss
Receive
much.
my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you, and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again.
Does that mean it's another roguelike?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
Not a bad idea, I guess. Like, every time you die, it makes the game easier, I guess.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
What's stopping you from, like, just on the first mob, dying 100 times?
There must be something in the mechanics that stops that.
Cake wall
Very
in the
cool
game.
independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
He's like, great to have you with us.
No, don't go now.
This
Don't go now.
is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle
looks
mage
like a character
that
as well,
controls
doesn't he?
all 3 forms of magic, triple threat.
Quite often
He's
now,
brash,
some of these
he's
voice
funny, but he gets the
actors,
job done.
Well,
scanned
it's
into the
the
games.
gameplay, as we've seen, is just so
Yeah.
fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us
like
about
that
the story
Star
and sort of
Wars
how this battle mage
character.
Jack comes in?
When I saw an interview, when I saw an interview with him, I was like, oh my god, it looks
I guess they
literally
call
like
him
that
a
guy.
Street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium.
worries,
They
man.
are in the middle of an
Take it
Everwar
easy.
fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great
Just
cast.
about
You,
to
Gina
make
Torres
Shenmue
in it,
4
lots of
announcement.
amazing actors in
25
this
minutes.
incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5,
Techno
and
44,
Xbox.
the Yellowhead building, though, is it, mate?
It isn't.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Obviously, EA. They are on a bit of a push, EA, for like single player experience.
Welcome aboard, Immortal.
Yeah.
What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast.
Just making so much money from FIFA and stuff, innit?
We'll catch him.
It's ironic that they basically wrote off single player games about 10 years ago. They're they don't make any money, fuck them, and now like they're making quite a few. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
But they've made some good
It's
ones.
like, yeah, that's true, but it's like goodwill, isn't it? For all the shady shit they do. It's like as long as we keep up and make these games, people still like us.
Yeah, this has got a bit of a Ghostwire feel to it.
Yeah, it does actually. This was the one we saw the other week, innit?
I think so, yeah. Got it.
But it was like a really smooth FPS. I mean, it looks cool, to be fair.
Yeah, it looks alright. I don't know if I'll get it, I doubt it. Just
Yeah, same. I don't know.
It might be one of those games that if it reviews well and I see it at sale, I might pick it up. But yeah, games don't
It does look
take-
very Ghostwire
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah, it does. Ghostwire's good though, I enjoyed that. It got unfairly slated, I think.
Yeah, I don't know why it got slated. I think it's just, did people think it was a different game? In the trailers, was it a bit more horror-y in the trailers?
I don't know, really. But
Interested to see what Peter thought about it, if he's played it yet.
I know he was playing Hogwarts Legacy, wasn't he?
Yeah, so he's probably got it on in his
Which I
backlog
still
now.
haven't played either.
I can see that. Bioshock, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. It looks well made and it looks fine, but it's not particularly
I want to be
out
an
there,
immortal.
is it? It's,
I want to fight
yeah.
this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all three colors of magic.
Definitely see the
Trailers potentially look too long.
Yeah, it's
We're
gone a
only
little
going to
bit,
win
hasn't
this one together. Sigil up.
I mean, it looks alright. Looks alright.
Close, July the 20th.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, SummerGamesFest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with
Nice
ancient
face, that,
secrets to
Matt.
discover. And of course, there's a whole new
Face
Battle
palm,
Pass
rather.
lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron.
I didn't lie.
Here we go.
I said there's going to be some grumpy old bastards running about the state of the game. I didn't lie.
At least we're not alone, mate.
Yeah, I know.
I love JP doing sleep things, like literally every game. I know there's like a lot of people that like Fortnite, but
I've never played it. Like, straight up, never played it. But it's so popular. Like, it's massive, isn't it? It's humongous. Like, it's epic printing money.
yeah, it's weird though, because like, I don't know, just anything I watch of it doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be any different from anything else.
When I worked in schools and Fortnite was relatively new, that's all they fucking talked about. That and fucking Minecraft.
That was the floss thing, wasn't it, actually, Fortnite?
Even Death Stranding 2 trailer can't say this show absolutely terrible. I wouldn't say absolutely terrible, because there have been some games.
It's definitely better than. Is this Transformers I've seen? I think this is better than the one the other day.
PlayStation show, yeah. But it's not been great.
They've literally had every property in Fortnite, haven't they?
Yeah.
Like a Terminator one at one point.
I think so. They've had Star Wars.
You got like this Jurassic
Fortnite Wild
Park.
launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys,
Transformers.
it's time to get to our grand finale.
Finally.
Ugh.
And it is a deep
Here we go.
honor for me to present this game.
I told
What
you it
you're
was going
about
to
to
be 20
see
minutes.
is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look
Is he
at
gonna
an
be in it
expansive
again?
world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a
right.
studio that surprised the world and redefined the
Wouldn't it
RPG
be pissed
genre
if it was
with its
Shenmue?
iconic characters and rich storytelling.
Redefined
I want to
the
thank
RPG
them
character.
for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors.
See, to us, this is Shenmue 4, but it's not. There's been no
We're still
rumors.
here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0,
What's this
1,
then, Matt? Is
and
it?
2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations
it's
are
Final
already in
Fantasy.
progress.
Is it?
9? Oh, 7. Has to be, I don't know. It's Final Fantasy 7. Oh, the second part. Right, okay.
Alright.
Just look
Like
at
the
it all.
unfinished game.
It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way.
Isn't
Although I
it mad?
played
That
the
was
original.
20,
In reality,
wasn't that 2015 this was announced?
Yeah.
Like the first part.
Yeah, it was.
It's madness.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing?
So
this
the
past
original
5
Final
years?
Fantasy VII
Where's
was
she been?
PlayStation.
what this
And
is.
you're asking
Yeah, a
me
long time
this?
ago.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
they
it's
did
just
that
gonna
in
be so
one
crazy,
game and then they've done this in 2, have they? Or
So
something?
As far as I know,
because they've split Final
Cloud
Fantasy
was never in
7, the
Nibelheim
original
5
game,
years
into
ago.
I think it's gonna be 3 games. This is the second part of it.
Live stream.
Okay. And are these games
It
as
is the
big as the
very
original,
essence
or
of
was the
our
original
star.
like 3 games big?
The blood coursing
The
through
original
its
was what, 4
planetary
discs long?
veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth.
I'm just trying to get a gauge on this. It's like the parts of this game, the equivalent of like a third
Sephiroth
of.
was in Midgard.
I don't
The
know.
original.
I don't know how they scaled it.
Whatever
but
happened,
I'll
he's
be
alive.
honest.
They fleshed it out more.
I've never got into Final Fantasy ever. I played 7 and 8 and they were fine, but I never. Some people
doing who
really,
knows
really
what.
like Final Fantasy. And fair
Yeah,
play
yeah,
to you, but it's just not my thing.
Watch my mate play 8, I think it was.
Angered it.
Just running around. That was all it was.
Oh, so this is kind of what I said. Okay.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
So is this it then, Matt? Is this going to be 15 minutes to... Or is he going to say, oh, we've got one more thing for you?
I don't know. You might do one more thing. I was convinced that they were going to show Death Stranding too. We know it's in development. And this won't be released this year. This will be next year.
Does seem like a cheeky thing to do though, doesn't it, Jeff? You can imagine him smiling. We've got one more thing, and then Kojima walks on stage. That's like that style gets the headlines.
Yeah.
They
Or
say
can imagine
she's a
if we say we've got
monster,
one more game.
that she can
Use
peer
the
inside you.
But
Yeah,
then it
it's
wasn't
not gonna
Shenmue
happen.
4.
Of your soul. That she can become those you hate.
That won't be happening now.
Those you fear.
Not with Jeff Keighley.
Those you love.
Free. Yeah.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
So he kind of was trolling a bit when he said, speaking of Final Fantasy, and then he did the DoorDash thing. Rebirth. 2 discs.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming
Someone
early
just said that long.
2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour.
I think he does a good job presenting.
We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Man. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
10 years? Really? So maybe the Game Awards did come before Summer Game Fest, Matt. I'll play my Mega Drive now. That surprised me. I thought that was going to go all the way to the end of the runtime.
Yeah, I did a bit. It was alright.
It's a fraud.
It was better than the PlayStation showcase, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a very high bar to clear, don't get me wrong, but you know.
I'd give that a solid 6.
Yeah.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
PlayStation was like a 3 for me.
I think I gave PlayStation a 4. It's only because it had a Spider-Man on it. But that was it. Yeah, that is alright. Bang average, generally, I thought. But hey-ho. We didn't expect anything Shenmue related, so I haven't lost anything, have we, by doing it? I'm surprised it's finished this early, though.
Yeah, me too, man.
It's fucking... Yeah.
Someone says 4 out of 10 in the chat. 4 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 3 out of 10. It's interesting. Hey, what's going on now? Cuphead.
Oh, is this the independent shit?
1 out of 10, someone said. So what's happening now?
So they got that they've got that Day of the Devs stuff, which I'm not even going to bother with because it'll all be random.
Is that straight after this now?
I think so. I'm going to have a quick look. Pull Edge back up.
Well, I don't know. Would Shenmue be considered an indie at this point?
Well, it would be if it's WiseNet only.
Where's that link on? Here is the whole schedule.
Look at this shit.
This is all tonight, Matt. Day of the Devs, 10 till 11.
Focused on indie titles.
I think they've got that wrong, haven't they? They put 10 there, but they mean...
Apparently you're going to get
10 PM.
a look at Bomb Rush Cyberpunk at that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Devolver is at 11 tonight. Devolver, is that all their games? Or did they show different games?
Presumably.
Right, so that's no chance.
Yeah, nah.
But this potentially could, Day of the Devs.
In theory, but I'd be very surprised.
In theory. You know, like a 0.001% chance.
Put it this way.
Are we watching this, or are you not bothered?
I can stick it on in the background for a little bit. Hang on. Let me just
I'm happy to watch this for a bit.
I'll have a look at it, shall we? Let me just... I'll have to capture it in.
So has this started early, or...?
Where's the fucking link for it?
I think there might be more interesting stuff in this then. Cyberpunk's in this.
Has anyone got a link for the YouTube for it? I'll have a quick look at
This is it's just on the same link I was on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry,
No worries,
you're
buddy.
right. I'll go
Take
back.
care, mate. Yeah, it just seems to have carried on from the Game Awards.
Okay.
Or from the whatever it was, summer thing.
SummerGamesFest.
Yeah.
Get the link back up then.
Looks like we're getting some sort of a tennis game here. RPG tennis game. Quite an interesting idea, I guess.
Let me just capture the browser.
Cheers, Sonic. No worries, man.
Yeah.
We'll continue to do that as long as needs be.
And depending on their personalities and their teamwork style, they can form different kinds of friendships. But whether they become besties or
When's the
rivals
PC
or
game show?
partners or sweethearts, they'll get some kind of unique combo ability that only that pair beats.
Sunday the 11th
turn the
of
tide in
June.
a really tough match.
This Sunday. Okay.
Again, I'd be surprised if we got
But with this game, we really wanted to emphasize.
It's weird. This is like your E3 schedule, isn't it? And
Making their own decisions. They'll only
It
join
doesn't
your
feel
team
like it's
after
all
being
to me.
convinced by you fulfilling a certain set of conditions while you're playing
Yeah.
against them. The goal isn't to collect as many
If I'm
beasties as
doing
you
anything
can,
Sunday
but to
evening,
spend time
I
with the
might
ones that you care about
consider it.
and be
Might watch
surprised by
that.
the ways that they grow and change and the bonds that
9
they
till
form with each
10.
other.
Come about.
If it's 9 till 10, it might be worth a go. But we'll see what I'm doing Sunday.
We knew we
but-
wanted to create a really wide variety of
Yeah, I
beasties
could do that.
That each have
Stream is
their
a bit
own
loud.
ecological niche and
Stream
way
is
of
a bit
playing
loud.
Beastie Ball. So we're working with a really
that a bit
wonderful
better?
bunch
If
of
this is this started now or not, I don't know. I might go for a Wii if it's not started till 10.
their poses and animations are all hand drawn.
I thought this
But
was
it
now.
seems like it started, yeah, but it
I
does
think-
say 10 o'clock on the schedule.
I think they well, because it's on a stream, isn't it? So I think they've just fucking ran it. So I think
It's
it
continued.
started.
Each one can
Yeah.
express a range of emotions, and we've had a lot.
I'm gonna go for a Wii anyway, just because I need one.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a sec.
Give it 10-15 minutes
from
of
a
this,
tiny
and then we'll
town
say
built
fuck
around
it.
a nature preserve. You're kind of underdogs until one day when the Beastie Ball League shows up and starts tearing down the preserve to build a stadium. Your only way to stop the construction is to rise all the way to the top of the Beastie Ball League.
Right from the start of your adventure, you'll be able to see
I mean, I
all the
can't
ranked
say it's
teams
not
on the
unique.
map. You decide where to go, who to challenge, and in what order. And
Michael
every time you
Dragon,
defeat a
Alan
ranked
Wake,
coach,
Sonic,
the
and
other
Mortal
ranked
Kombat
coaches
were the
become
standouts.
stronger.
I'd add
So no matter
Spider-Man
which
to
way you
that
go,
for me
you'll have
personally,
confidence
but I'm a
setting
massive
right.
fan of the Spider-Man
so
games on
excited to find
PlayStation.
you.
They're
It's a really
absolutely
special project for us.
fucking brilliant.
And if Beastie Ball
The
looks
storytelling
cool to you,
is
then please
epic.
check
I
us out
really,
at
I
beastieball.com.
absolutely adore them. Their
We're gonna be
quality.
revealing a crowdfunding campaign very, very soon, and we'd love to have your
But yeah.
support. Thanks very much. We can't wait to talk to you more about Beastie Ball.
I do like this sort of stuff though.
In Hyper Light Breaker, Heart Machine's follow-up title in the Hyper Light universe, you'll assume the role of a mercenary with some serious skills. You'll be entering the Overgrowth, an amazing open world with everything from lush rolling hills to deep labyrinths. They'll be comprised of both handcrafted and procedural elements, just how I like my levels. Like its predecessor, it'll be chock full of secrets and lore, sure to satisfy even the most curious explorer. You'll face off against enigmatic enemies, armed with an arsenal of weapons that you've crafted with the spoils of your previous battles.
Oh, bloody
And for those
crafting again
diehard
in a
fans that have
fucking
been
game.
eagerly awaiting its release, we have some never-before-seen sneak peeks. This is Hyper Light Breaker.
Hello, I'm Alex, creative director at Heart Machine, and we're making Hyper Light Breaker.
I like the art style here. It looks quite nice, but it's not really my thing, I guess. Yeah, Spider-Man does look good. I'm glad it's got a release date actually as well, because that'll give me something to look forward to. It's just after my time off work, which is really annoying.
Hyper Light Breaker is a huge, stylish, bloody game. As is our MO, it's a game that's vivid but bleak, with a crumbling world.
I do like the colour
brutal
here
and beautiful
on it. It does look. It
It's
pops
a
at you,
major
which is
landmark for
nice.
us, and the first of its kind, an open world game where you never return to the same world twice. You could say it's a mix of incredible open world games like Breath of the Wild, distilled into the format of a roguelike such as Dead Cells or Hades. You can play alone or with friends cooperatively online. Breaker's narrative will be presented fully through
Yo, anything happening?
Not really. I mean, the game looks alright.
of this world and lost land.
Yeah, you're not missing much, quite frankly.
Every world will be different, loaded with dangerous creatures, razor-sharp combat, vast overgrown wilderness, long-dead civilizations, and new discoveries in a mysterious, vibrant, yet horribly ominous atmosphere. Each biome in the world is different, with unique dangers, set pieces, and stories.
So what's the schedule for the rest of the week? So you got the Xbox show on Sunday. Is that 6 o'clock UK time? And then you got Starfield Direct just after that, and then what PC Game Show immediately after that? Is that right?
Looks like it, man.
Upgrade your equipment as you bring back more.
I probably would like to watch the Xbox thing myself.
I mean, I will probably
have to stream that
catch up on it, but I won't be able to stream it because I'm busy. But I'll catch up on it because I'm interested to see what's going to come out of that, because Microsoft have to knock that out of the park, I think.
Yep.
Given the
I'm up for watching the PC gaming show on stream. There's always a chance, isn't there? So
if I'm available, I think we'll do it.
Early access later this year.
Talk to the wife. Everyone's going to get a lot of the Shenmue Dojo.
Obviously, that's the thing, and it's Shenmue wise. But I mean, when you actually think about it, is it easy to get on the PC gaming show for them than these shows?
I don't know.
How do you get on these shows? Is it just enough that you're saying, like Yu Suzuki says, can you come on the show?
I don't know, actually. Somebody worked. I'd have to ask somebody, like if I interview them ever, I will ask them, how do you get on these shows? How does it work?
Yeah.
Do you pay them? Do you? Because like something like E3, you obviously pay for a stand, don't you? But like for the major show slots, I presume you pay for them to do your press conferences and stuff, and that's how they make their money, with the stands, the press conferences, and all that sort of shit.
Hi there, welcome.
But I don't categorically know.
I'm Dragoš of Stonescape Studio. We are a small team from Transylvania, and our mission is to create meaningful interaction.
Transylvania.
Our first game, Simpler Times, sheds light to the
Tasmanian devil, innit?
and serves as a place from the past where you can be present.
Hang on, is that Dracula?
Dracula.
Yeah.
That's a little bit Shenmue-esque.
Man, it's getting pretty full. It's starting to feel like I'm never gonna come back.
We just trying to find anything. No. Good kill that camera.
This looks like it'd be alright in VR, you know.
Yeah, it does look like a VR game.
Like, I could see, like, people are going to be hailing this as, oh my god. It's like, well, Shenmue did this in 1999, mate.
With each puzzle,
but it does look
grows
good.
closer
Looks fun.
to adulthood, and you'll be there to guide her. From simple activities like picking dried leaves from a plant to more complex ones.
What game are you working on, Renners, again?
You'll interact with
I know you said the other day that you've been working on it for like 2 to 3 years or something, right?
I really wish I could take you with me.
What kind of game is it, if you can say?
We know the world is getting faster every day. We live in it too. We wanted to create a space where players can take a break.
I'm trying to find some fucking time to sort this camera stutter out, which is really annoying me when I fucking film things and it stutters.
Simpler Times stems from stories.
What's doing that?
I don't know. I haven't got a fucking clue.
Is it the camera? Because it can't be PC, right?
I'd be fucking shocked if it's my PC. It shouldn't be the PC at all. It's the. I think it's a problem with the camera somewhere, which I need to look at and fix.
It's hard to believe that I won't see this view for a while.
I did hear Persona 3 is being talked about.
And appreciation for the world around us. Encouraging
Most of the games are like martial arts, fighting games. Okay, cool.
Simpler Times is coming soon on PC and other platforms, so make sure to wishlist on Steam and follow us on social media. Thanks for taking the time to listen. We hope you.
Dude on the right looks familiar.
Does a bit, doesn't he?
Looks a bit like. Is it Mike from Gang Entertainment?
I like this concept. It's different and it's. Clearly, they're trying something out of the ordinary with games, which I don't mind. I probably won't ever buy it, but
It says it's completely different game and it's a bit more chill looking.
yeah. I like those cherry tree
Looks
vibes
neat.
there.
Yeah, it looks neat.
This next game is from
If that was in VR, I'd play that.
It's a really unique puzzle game built around a camera mechanic where the photos that you take
Ooh.
become 3D worlds to explore.
I forgot about that actually, Retro. I will be doing an unboxing of that. For sure, man. Did you order that map?
No,
Virtua
I
Fighter.
couldn't justify the cost on it.
In words, but if you saw it, you'd immediately recognise it.
I've got the Air Twister soundtrack knocking around somewhere in my shelves.
Hmm.
I don't know how many people bought that, you know.
Probably just me and you.
And Spags, he got a copy, didn't he?
Spags got it, yeah. Got it here, I think. Yeah. It's just strange, isn't it, that they did a soundtrack for a mobile game.
Random as fuck, isn't it?
Hmm.
Hang on, did you just...
Great soundtrack, though.
I need to do, actually.
What makes it unique is the central mechanic where you
I can't imagine many people bought this.
to reshape and reconfigure the world around you.
You know, if that means it's going to be worth a lot of money, or they've got stuff sitting everywhere.
It's such a unique experience.
They've got this warehouse full of fucking Air Twister soundtracks.
Air Twister soundtracks.
Which you can't fucking get rid of.
And that's just a really nice thing.
A lot of these indie games are going to be small scale sort of jobbies. I like this mechanic though of the camera and building pictures and stuff. This is the thing is, game creativity's in the indie scene now, isn't it? And they like one game gets big or creates something different, and then all these companies jump on it and just rehash it, rehash it, and rehash it.
Milk
and then
it.
it becomes boring.
You can rotate reality.
But I like this concept, personally.
If I was to compare Viewfinder
This is interesting. You take a photo and then it completes the...
Yeah. I like that. It's got Portal type vibes to it. And I like Portal's great fun. And had a really good, like, dry sense of humour.
Witness, he just said. It's very interesting. There is a game that's similar to this, actually.
I don't mind this idea. It's different, it's fun, and... Yeah.
Is it? There was a game that was a bit like Paul as well that was similar to this, where you do like a small object here on a certain angle, and it creates like a big ladder or something. Forgot what that game was called.
We have people from all over the world.
I could buy into this actually, this idea of the game and taking the photos, lining it up. That's very clever. I like this idea actually. I'm definitely a fan of it.
And items and themes that you learn about, mostly through environments and environmental storytelling.
God, the mixing on this dude's voice is weird. I thought it was like coming out my speakers rather than my ear.
It's really odd. It sounds like it's coming from behind me.
That character, who they are, what they like to do.
I'm sure you noticed by now, but using film was always Mirren's idea. One of her many passions.
With the cat, man.
Celia was always fond of games.
It's just very important for us to just put in what we know, so that the rest of the world could also, have a glimpse of the experiences that we've had.
This must be the next stage. Let's go.
Viewfinder looks alright. Like in fairness.
Okay.
We received a record number of submissions for this SummerGamesFest edition of Day of the Devs, but this next game didn't actually come through that process. We have eyes everywhere, and the curation team is always looking for games. This next one actually came from Twitter because the creator was posting all these amazing GIFs, and we reached out via DM and asked if we could feature the game. So here it is, this beautiful, gorgeous...
Wondering Shenmue.
Hello everyone, my name is Leo Dasso, and I'm with Moonloop. Together we're making a game called Hanti.
Not bad.
The main mechanic in Hanti is that as a ghost,
Drop
you
off
can
soon, I think.
haunt things and get access to their
Why isn't it
abilities.
sleeping deep? Why isn't it doing something? They're still open. There's got to be something
variety of
going on there to
things
keep the
that you
doors
can
open.
hunt in this game.
And all the time that's active and working, there's always a chance.
I think you'll have a lot of fun sort of exploring.
But anybody thinks about the 110 August stuff, that's Wanted Dead related all day in my opinion, just to put that out there.
Core mechanics resemble.
Well, if I ever get out to Japan, I'll let you know. I'll go over to Wisenet to knock on the door. Yeah, let me in.
High intensity moments and more on finding creative ways to.
I'm sure if you could get away with anything these days, like we did or was it Teamy or Foundry had sent like all the capsule toys to their offices or something.
Sega, wasn't it? Yeah.
Sega offices, I don't know.
Expands into a lot of ghosts in the afterlife and sort of the stories that they have.
Like, it's not like they don't know. You Suzuki in the team anyway.
Why isn't it no? But
yeah.
What's the barrier? That's the thing. Are they doing something with it? We don't know. What's the barrier to Shenmue 4? Is it scope? Is it budget? Is it because they haven't got the right publisher?
Carefully crafted with a 2D hand-drawn style. So
we don't know.
Painstaking frame-by-frame animation.
What will it take? Do we need to convince a certain publisher? Or...
It's difficult because Shenmue, the type of game it is, which is open world, are expensive to make. But the fan base, with the best will in the world, is quite small. So how do you balance the open world nature of Shenmue and the small fan base and make a game that's going to be profitable?
You'd have to do Shenmue 0, wouldn't you? Like how that kick-started Yakuza.
Possibly. Could be a way forward.
Helps us out a lot.
Our next game is a bit of a blast from the past. It arrived on the scene around 12
Well,
years
fine.
ago, quickly became the talk of the town, and won a handful of awards, including the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at GDC's Independent Games Festival.
I'm gonna
Then,
say
shortly
fuck
afterwards,
it.
both the game and its creator vanished.
Is this an hour, is it?
Was Cartlife,
Yeah.
a slice of life simulation game that put you in the shoes of various street vendors.
Yeah.
and tasked you
Alright,
with
well, I'll end the stream anyway. I might just carry on watching it just
Yeah.
because I'm sat here
As the
and...
story unfolds, you'd soon find yourself
Yeah, why not? I'll see about PC Game
It's
Show.
Bomb Funk's in this, I might.
Yeah, apparently it's
X-Men
going
Dream
to be,
like
which
that.
does look quite good in fairness. I have got that on wish list in fairness, so we'll see. Right, guys, on that note, thank you everybody for dropping in and joining us for tonight. Obviously, we didn't expect any Shenmue news, but why the fuck not? James is back tomorrow night. Is it 9 o'clock tomorrow?
I am back tomorrow. Yeah,
Is it
9
part
o'clock. Bit
6
more
of
law
the law
investigation.
stream?
Is it 6?
Is it 5?
DL? 6, I think.
Fucking hell.
No, I think it is 6.
So 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, guys, UK time. James will be back for the law streams. We'll see about PC Gamer Show. See how it lines up.
We're here to show you Cart Life.
But otherwise, there's a YouTube video out
Cart
on
Life
Saturday
is a
as
retail
well,
simulator developed
and
by
there's all
Hotwire
sorts of content
and
coming
was
across the next few
originally
weeks.
Podcast
Podcast
the day.
is out
Won a
as
bunch of
well.
awards
There's
at
plenty
the
out there,
Indie
guys.
Games Festival.
But for
For a
now,
variety of reasons,
thank you
he
very
ended up
much.
pulling it off
Have a
Steam,
good one,
but
and we'll see
all
you
of us at
soon.
Ad Hoc are
All the
such
best,
big fans
guys.
of
Cheers,
it.
guys.
Now we're partnering
Take
with
care.
Nintendo
See you
to
tomorrow.
bring it back.
Ooh.